Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Tarot of Nella. I haven't posted a spooky haul in a while and I really thought that this week of Halloween will be the perfect time to upload this. So these are just a few spooky items that I've been collecting over the past few months. So first I'm just going to show you something I bought on Temu, and it is quite colourful, but it's kind of these ghost clouds, and it's like this dress. I really love it. So this jumper I'm wearing now with the ghosts is also from Temu. I also picked up these ghost nails, so I'm debating which ones to wear next, but these are awesome. They have little ghosts on. So from TK Maxx I picked up this palmistry hand. I don't actually have a palmistry hand, so I really liked the fact that this was black with gold. Yeah, so I'm trying to learn more about palmistry, so I thought it's nice to kind of have a demonstration hand. And also have this amazing pillow which has all the spooky stuff on it, like potions, crystal balls, and it actually lights up. Again, this is from TK Maxx. This is probably one of the best things I actually purchased from TK Maxx this year. I absolutely love it. And I also picked up this amazing typewriter. So this ornament typewriter from TK Maxx, which has a piece of Edgar Allan Poe's poetry. Here it says, "Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary, over the many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore." So obviously I am a huge poetry lover. I love writing poetry, and I have my own typewriter where I write. So when I saw this I was like, this is so unique, and this is definitely a bit of me. So the newest tarot deck that I've been using a lot, if you've been booking a reading with me, you may have noticed this deck I have been using to do readings with. This is the Tarot of the Vampires, which has lovely kind of stone backs with roses, and they have vampire images, and this deck reads so well. Like, I cannot stop working with it and using it. If you love vampires, this is very like a modern day vampire deck, but it's incredible. Honestly, I would highly recommend this one if you're looking for a vampire deck. Also from Temu I bought this little it's a skull, like nose piercing, but it's a fake one. I don't think I would ever get my nose pierced. I just love wearing the little fake clip-on ones, so it's a cute little skull. So from AliExpress I bought this spell book. Now I think this is meant to be the book from the TV show Charmed. It's basically got lots and lots of spells in here, but look how pleasing this is. Like, the images and the paper that they've used, this fine paper, it looks so old. I got this as a prop to do my YouTube intro with, so that's what I bought it for. So I haven't actually used it for spells, but I have to say it's so pleasing to look at. It's so interesting. Yeah, so if you're into spell work, or you like collecting props that, you know, look super cool with, I just love the fact it's got artwork in with it as well, then this was on AliExpress for £15. So I picked up two things from a charity shop. So I picked up this faceless ornament. She just, like, when I saw her, she just gave me a spooky feel. I just got a thing about the faceless thing, the fact there's no like face on her. It just really reminds me of the Netflix show The Haunting of Bly Manor. This says it's by Aura Design. Oh, sorry, the next one isn't from a charity shop. Sorry, this one was from eBay. It's actually a compass. So I don't think this is vintage, I think this is a remake. Basically it has a piece of poetry in the lid. So again, I love poetry. I thought it was super cool to have a poem on one side. So this is a poetry from Robert Frost, The Road Not Taken. And this is what the compass looks like. I just wanted a kind of compass that was spooky and pretty, and it has this kind of green rhinestone and, you know, tarnished colour. But what's also interesting about compasses is you can actually use them for paranormal investigations. You can see if there is a spirit around you, and it's a bit like an EMF. It's meant to detect the energy of where a spirit is. So I haven't tried that, but I thought that was quite a cool, interesting fact about a compass. So the next vintage item I have is this beautiful Victorian like trinket box. It has all these like onyx crystals on it. It's absolutely stunning. So we have sardonyx crystals. So I actually store my dices in here. So you can tell how super old this is. And this I actually bought on a day trip out from the House on the Hill Museum in Stansted, and they have an antique toy shop where you can actually purchase some of the antiques in there, which is super cool. So this is very special, reminds me of a very special day out, and it's so me. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, that is coming home with me. So another vintage item I have to show you is this beautiful moonstone necklace, which I purchased on eBay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it against my black jumper. Now this is a moonstone crystal. I think this is a garnet or a ruby, but this is insane. This moonstone is so unique. It's really hard to show what I mean, but can you see the lines? So if you know about moonstone, it's quite an opaque type of crystal. It is quite translucent, but it doesn't have inclusions. This is spooky. Like this crystal, when I saw it, it was like, I feel like it was communicating with me on the screen. I was like, I have to have this. This is so like a spooky moonstone. It almost looks like a portal. There's so much light coming in from my window, so it's hard to show, but on black can you see those inclusions, those lines? It's spooky. It has like a spooky presence to it. So this is a moonstone. So yeah, this is just there's just something special about this moonstone as opposed to other moonstone jewelry. I just haven't seen a moonstone with like inclusions of lines and stuff, because this is quite transparent. A transparent moonstone, whereas I say moonstones are quite milky and they're a bit more solid sort of looking. Then I have this purpurite crystal tower. It kind of like a map. As you can see, when you turn it, you'll get flashes. I have this in bracelet form as well, which I showed in my last spooky haul, but look at this crystal. It feels really chalky and matte, so it has a really strange feel to it, but I just love as well, mine has all these types of like patterns. It's becoming one of my favourite crystals actually. Super good for energy. Then I have my Lemax Halloween spooky house. So this is from their Halloween range. This is the fortune telling one, which I thought was very me. As you can see, we have the fortune teller in the window. This is my first Lemax ornament that I've bought, and it does light up, but obviously it's not plugged in. But how adorable is this? I do loads of ghost ones as well, but I was really drawn to the fortune teller one. So next I have a Blythe doll. So I have bought this spooky ghost girl, and she's absolutely beautiful. So she's got these really pale ghost eyes. So that's her eyes closed, and she has these like misty ones. She's got the dark, super dark, almost black eyes. She's got the misty green. So I absolutely love her. She's super cool. So I have two taxidermies to show you, and I've actually calmed down my taxidermy. I have a lot, like I haven't, these were my last two that I bought like months ago. So he is a European heron gold chick, and I like him because he kind of looks a bit Merly, because he has all these spots on. So he's like just another to add to my little chick collection. So then I have a guinea pig, which is absolutely amazing. This one, it's white. He's white. He has the sweetest face, and this taxidermist, she does amazing guinea pigs. This is the second guinea pig I have from her, and they literally look like guinea pigs, because I think guinea pigs' faces are so hard to make them look, you know, like a guinea pig. But this really is stunning. He has like ginger patches on him. He does remind me of my first ever guinea pig called Casper. He was a white smooth coat, so it just really reminds me of him. So I really love him a lot. Like, he is definitely one of my favorites in my collection. So that's his ginger patch there, a bit ginger. Yeah, he's beautiful. So that is everything I have to show you. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to read you my latest poem. I wrote one for Halloween, just a little fun one. So I thought I would end this video on a piece of poetry. So it's called "'Twas Halloween Night." As the veil begins to thin on Halloween night, spirits cross through on a one-way flight between the world of the living and the world of the dead. Hundreds of ready pumpkin heads, skulls to celebrate the Day of the Dead, a bowl of sweets and gingerbread. Two realms collide on a ghost train ride. Bonfires lit, woman sparks inside, feeling the change of energy in the sky. A light wisp in the distance floating by. An ancestor deceased appears in my dream, floating above a lamppost beam. She looks straight at me and waves her hand, time dissolving through the hourglass sand. I waved back at her as the veil was thin. I unknowingly invited her dark spirit in. So yeah, just a little Halloween poem there for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed my spooky haul, and don't forget to hit the like button, comment what you liked most, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm sending you all so much love and light.